I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up in my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Ay. Grind till we making it out. Ay. Look, go around the town, up in my way.
It sounds like you're like, what the fuck?
So just fuck the mic check. Always something with the mic check.
What's up, everybody? How's it? Juice Podcast. It's your boy Juma.
And Frankie.
Today we got Kid Vista.
Yeah.
Crooks. What's up, guys?
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing today?
Cooks.
It matters for clarification. They're gonna think we're talking to one of them. Vista Cro.
Nah, salute to y'all, bro. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having us. It's been watching the show for a minute. Been meaning to want to come out here. Perfect time to share what me and Crow have been working on.
Salute.
Yeah,
man. And off top, bro, I've got to say, you're like one of the first people I met, even started when I first started coming to Andy's, you know?
The
so
God.
Even
The sauce
facts,
God.
Right? Facts, man. Andy.
I love that
You're
guy.
too humble. Real shit. Nah, bro, I gotta say that because just from you working with somebody like, I feel like when I came here and started working with Andy, if I don't want to say top tier, but I feel like it was professional from the jump, you know.
Say it. Like, top tier.
Top tier, you know. So then
say that shit.
Yeah, definitely, bro. So then it already resonated to the type of artist I feel like you are because you're one of the first people I saw getting long sessions, bro, 8-hour sessions and shit like that, you know.
I try.
So off top, I gotta say you're an artist that I know who's really hardworking. So
thank you,
You're
man.
on the pod and shit.
Thank you.
Real shit, man. Dang. Yeah. And Crow as well, man. Can we just talk about you guys in the collective, or
thanks.
What, like you guys got a tape dropping together or something?
Whole album.
Okay, for sure.
Got a whole collab album, man.
Yeah.
Collaborations.
All produced by me. Kid Vista was there for like most of the beats too.
I just said the words, man.
He just says the words. Hey, it's crazy though because like we'll just be hanging out. You know, I have a setup in my room, so it's like we're just like cooking up beats, and then like I'm not even done with the beat. I've got like a little like loop going. Right? Okay. He's already got a verse done. He's like, no, this one's hard. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel about this page. Like, no, it was dope. Like, I've already got like a hook written to it. Yeah, well, you know. But he's like, no, I've already got like half a thing to it. We're going with it. It's like, all right, man, for sure.
Damn. So was it easy to just get the tape going with that if he was already that active? Like, maybe have been.
I mean, I was sitting on some shit for a minute, trying to like balance a bunch of other projects. But once we got into it, we've just been rolling.
How many songs are on the album?
11.
That's
a good number.
Yeah,
it is a pretty good number.
I think we were only aiming to get like 7, and we just kept building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So with the stuff you were sitting on, like, did he make beats that correlated to it, or like? How was that? Was it like, was there a specific sound you were searching for, like for the content you had, or?
He probably sent me like 4 or 5 beats fucking like 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and
I don't think any of those are even on the project.
I think
though.
maybe Bands Up was from that.
Maybe.
And that's all. Because Bands Up we recorded ahead of like putting the rest of the project together.
Hello.
Now,
so real quick, you say 2 years ago, like, is that when you guys first met?
Probably about that time.
Yeah.
Probably about that time.
I started hanging out around here a lot at Andy's studio because of another rapper named Trey Hendricks. He introduced me.
Right.
Shout to Trey.
And then I just started like meeting a bunch of people who came here, you know.
Okay.
And so Kid Vista comes here a lot. And so it's just kind of really liked his work ethic. I'm like, man, this guy works a lot. Like he works at a similar pace that I do. I like working really fast. He likes to work fast too. So it's like I can make a lot of music with this guy, you know?
And we have.
Hell yeah. Damn, so within that, like, 2-year time period, is this the first time you guys thought, like, let's do a whole tape together, like...
It was supposed to be an EP at first. We were just going to put, like, 4 or 5 songs
Difference,
together.
real quick, the difference when you say EP to a tape, like, what? Like, is that a shorter amount, you think? Okay.
Yeah, just shorter, more like a collection of songs. This, I feel like, is a body of work where, like, I've tried to stay cognizant of what the overall themes are throughout the whole project. Rather than just these songs sound good, let's stick them together and put them out, you know? I'm trying to really make it cohesive.
Hell yeah. What is the theme? Up top?
Well, the album's Feast or Famine.
Yeah, please.
So, I think with Andy, and it was after a session with Dialone, we were talking about his line in one of the songs, and we were talking about how as an artist, you really got to struggle through feast or through famine. You're either doing really fucking well or you're doing really, really fucking bad, but you got to go through it. So I think the album really reflects that. It's kind of broken down into two separate acts with track, I guess, 6 being an intermission. There's the feast, and then it starts with the famine, and the second half would be feast. But yeah, I think overall we stuck to a really good sound and a overall theme.
Hella.
That's dope to have an intermission on an album, dude.
Well, I wouldn't really call it an intermission in like the traditional sense. It's just not like it's a bridge between the sounds sonically, because the famine is definitely more like harder, like fuck you type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of just yeah.
It's more aggressive.
Yeah,
the famine part.
that's the word.
Yeah, it's a little bit more
Aggressive.
aggressive, and
Yeah.
it's like it's a lot darker. Whereas with like the second half of the album, we want to make it a little bit like lighter, a little bit more partying. You know, it's like you can kind of play it in your car, or like when you're driving somewhere with your friends, something like that.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's
Another
sick, bro.
perspective.
Even with the theme, does that correlate to, let's say, your trials and errors as an artist? Like have you experienced both sides, or where are you at?
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
like, where are you at this point?
Mostly famine.
Mostly.
This is not a high-paying job at this stage, but there's ups and downs with everything. Can't complain. There's a lot of people who are worse off in the game than I am. Can't complain.
True.
Doing pretty well. I mean, we got 3 singles out, and we're probably at like 50K streams.
Yeah, hold it down, bro. Salute.
Between the 3.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah.
Salute.
That's a
bad.
lot of fucking people.
I'm glad it reflects that you know your work ethic, bro. Like it should, and
Pushing it, staying consistent, man. That's what it's about.
legit.
And having a product that's worth listening to.
Legit. Can you speak a little bit more about the process? Like you said, he said you're saying he makes beats pretty quick. You were sitting on stuff my bad. Yeah, no, I was asking. Could you speak a little bit more about the process? You know, you're saying Crooks makes beats pretty quick, and then you were sitting on stuff. How was the recording and getting everything out?
Honestly, I feel like most of it you were cooking up the beats, and I was just writing shit out, sitting there, and then whenever I got in here with Andy, I would just lay it down.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
and Cooks with your
Works
style,
real
bro.
quick.
What's it?
With your style, is it easy for you to just give him stuff that he wants, or do you just kind of have stuff in the tuck and send it to him, or do you envision his style? All right, look, I kind of maybe hear Vista on this, or how is it with you when you're making your beats in a sense?
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the job of a producer, right? It's being able to see what kind of zone he's in today, right? What kind of bars he wants to do, seeing how hype he is and whatnot, and then also I like to listen to a lot of every artist I work with. I always listen to a lot of their discography, so I already have a pretty good idea of what sound they're going for, so it's I definitely try to cater to that, but with my own twist on it for sure.
That was a sick ad lib. The can open. I feel you. What is your style,
so
bro?
hard.
Yeah, I know.
It's so hard.
He was trying to open it so slowly.
Quietly
Yeah,
eats
yeah.
chips.
And it was one of the things.
It's about to be
you're
real.
trying to sneak in the fridge,
Yeah,
how are
but,
you this loud? Right
anyways.
now. You've never been this loud, and I'm stuck in you, fridge. You're just loud as shit this time. Barely
Every
be-
door makes noise.
Yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything all of a sudden creaks.
Hey, bad as shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. I wanted to ask about your style specifically, bro. What is it? Off top.
What's my style?
Yeah, bro.
I think my style, that's a weird thing to ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. Recently I've been really into R&B and
Oh, okay.
really big chords, you
All
know,
right.
and pretty much fuck music, to be honest with you, dog, is like what I've been into.
I'm trying to have a
Off
baby.
top, does that mean that's what I said.
Pretty
He's
much.
think- yeah, goes in
All right.
He's making these beats serenading himself.
You know what type of
Hey,
time
man.
man's be on?
I've been working with singers a lot recently, so
Hell
it's like
yeah.
they
Oh,
start
okay,
to,
okay,
and they're always like, oh, like G Nyko, oh, like all these Doja
Yeah, yeah.
Cat, like all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
other
yeah.
like R&B cats that are
Would
out
you
here.
guys consider Doja Cat an R&B singer?
Fuck yeah,
She makes
makes a lot
R&B
of-
music.
yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Like,
don't know.
like she
Well,
has
it's-
songs that are R&B.
I think she's a pop artist.
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think that's like mutually exclusive of each other.
No.
Yeah, true. Like,
Mm.
off top, I think like
I also haven't listened to much of her though.
true.
I
Yeah, I
like,
can't
you know,
say anything.
I don't know the category
Yeah,
I put her in
like,
is
I had to
like
ask, 'cause I-
it's like a Chris Brown.
I just Doja Cat.
You know how Chris Brown used to
she's,
make.
she's not R&B like Chris Brown.
Yeah, no, but like Chris
No.
Brown would still
She
make
the
like
homegirl that
heavy
did,
pop. You know how like he
Move?
would make pop, but
Yeah.
like
That
he
song,
has
Move?
R&B songs in the tuck. Like he
Doja?
can make R&B.
I don't know.
I think Doja qualifies as that. Like they make more pop songs, but they can like do
Oh,
Yeah, I
bitch,
see.
I'm a
to
cow.
where it's like although like Chris's background is like probably R&B.
Was that her?
Yes, that was her.
Oh shit!
It was
okay.
her?
That was
Oh.
That's how she got big.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
bitch,
move.
I'm a
Got
cow.
big.
Yeah,
She got big on
Oh
it.
shit!
Oh,
Okay.
that's all I know.
That's what made her pop off. That's wild.
got-
Maybe
Yeah,
we're going the
that's
wrong
one.
direction trying to make
Whoa.
serious music.
Yeah, she got
For
it.
real.
Bro, that's
Although,
crazy the way
how
it's
serious
fucking
was her
music.
music, really?
There's mumble rap. Now there's me music.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, TikTok.
Oh yeah, God, bro.
If you can see it from the front, you can see it from the back. That's her, right?
Yeah,
That's Doja Cat.
her, yeah,
Yeah.
that's Doja. Yeah, definitely.
It's a bar.
Hey.
I tell you, they're sleeping.
Hey, yeah, real shit. I was thinking about that. I was like, hey.
Yo, we're about to do a genius
"Dang,
bar
yeah."
breakdown on Doja.
That's ridiculous. You
Real
guys
shit,
are
real
ridiculous.
Shall we take it? Go ahead. Was that my bad?
I was gonna ask you, how did you get that transition from making the beats from the first part of the album to the second part?
I mean, well, we knew we wanted to do this from the jump.
Right,
So,
right.
like, we started talking. I sent him like 5 beats that were like, I always, whenever I first send someone beats, I always like sending him a variety.
Okay.
And so he liked a few of them that were like pretty different. And then we started talking, and we both talked about like somehow Feast or Famine came up, and we're both like, that line really resonates with both of us. Like, it's just a really cool one-liner.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
say that to any musician, and they're instantly like, oh, fuck, so true, man. You know? And
Right,
so we just knew from the jump. So it was actually kind of easy to, like, keep that in mind of, like, okay, half of these should be darker. The other half should be, like, a little bit more uplifting. And then, like, the other, something
Pop
in the middle.
music.
Yeah. And then pop music is in there, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the R&B, like you're saying, you're like influenced by R&B. How are you like? How was it to like make aggressive ass beats? Like who are you listening to, or like what do you take from to even make those type of beats? If you're saying
Well,
possibly
that's-
working with singers, you know, to transition and give them something that like he wants.
That's what I started on. That's like
Okay.
how I learned making beats. Like for a long time, all I made was like aggressive trap beats. It wasn't until like recently I started getting more into other genres. I started appreciating other genres
Oh, wow.
a lot more, I think. So,
Okay.
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
So the aggressive beats are always just kind of in the back pocket,
Mhm.
you know?
I feel you.
I can pull it out if I need to.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which style do you prefer rapping over?
Man, I'm always down for like the high energy aggressive stuff because it just translates really well at the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where I get in my bag. But I like rapping over everything. I mean, people as musicians, we go through everything, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine
Yeah.
that.
I'm not always angry, even though my music might seem like it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
To me, it's
My
not even-
coworkers might tell you I am.
Nah,
Not
to,
always.
To me, just as a rapper, sometimes you know,
different.
like you know,
That's
when you're just
different.
talking your shit, it comes across like you're trying to be aggressive. Just like nah, I'm just like
I aggressively
like you know the
talk my
confidence.
shit. That's
yeah,
for sure.
High
definitely.
Yeah.
energy for sure, though. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. But I think as a rapper, like, if you don't think you're one of, if not the best, regardless of like where you stand, local or what, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's a competitive field. You gotta have like some pride in what
Yeah,
you're doing.
for sure.
And no, I know I'm not like better than like fucking Jay-Z, but I'm still saying I'm the fucking best.
Right.
How'd you get to that
As you
point?
should.
Or like, how long did it take you to even be in that mindset? Because what did you feel like that immediately when you first started making music?
No.
Is this some recent
Um,
due to the stuff you have out, or like what made
I
you feel like that? About
honestly
yourself?
working with Andy and like people like Caves and Crow and like a lot of the people out here have just like put me in a different pocket, you know? Like I wasn't always completely sure of the music I was making, and that partially was not being comfortable with like my delivery, my presence and stuff like that, and also just not being comfortable with the mixing. Andy cleaned the mixing up real easy, so then I had to follow through with the rest. And honestly, I think coming back to California, because I lived out in Virginia for like 7 years.
Oh shit!
Coming back to California, the homie Caves had me perform at the East End Block Party. And like I was so pumped to do that show that I went with so much energy, and I was like, all right, that worked really fucking well. So I'm gonna just keep doing that.
It's been
Just
working
kinda cool
since?
Yeah.
How long has that been working for?
Shit, that was what, like 6 years ago now?
Goddamn.
What was it,
Okay.
2017? You know? Sir?
2016.
2016?
Goddamn.
2016.
2017, 2017.
Something like that.
Okay.
It was before we were officially Vista Caves.
Damn. So at that point, like your like music before wasn't as amped. Like,
I have a
Like-
few songs that I'd say that could have been really good had I like had them properly mixed and stuff, but overall it was trash.
true. And just to even go off what you said, that you even speaking on it, like you weren't oblivious to necessarily your flaws. You know, how some people are, or they're not oblivious, but they just maybe like what they do. It seems like you already constructed from the get go.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you gotta be.
Yeah. So so to even go back 5 minutes ago when you're saying, I feel like I should be the best. Back to that transition, what was it in the music making? Was it like music became easier to create? You said with Daddy and stuff. Was it like now I know my style? Like, is it
Yeah, I
because you're
think
working with
just
one artist?
Honestly, just aging too. Like now I'm gonna be 30 soon. Like I'm in a completely different mind state and like know who I am as a person, which I feel like is really fucking important as a musician, especially as a musician who writes lyrics, like a songwriter. Like you gotta know what the fuck you're feeling to like properly portray it to other people. So I feel like growing up definitely helped. Moving out of my parents' place, living out on my own. At this point, getting married, like
Yeah, congratulations.
real life shit,
Congrats.
you know.
Congrats.
And then you also think about like, at the end of the day, if I put out a bad song, most people are probably gonna forget about it. They might talk some shit on the internet, but what the fuck's that gonna do? They won't come see me.
Yeah, for real.
People don't remember the bad songs. They remember
Exactly.
the hits.
Exactly.
You People skip a bad song before they can remember it. You know.
Exactly.
I got like
That's a
90
bar.
plus songs on Spotify, but my top 5 don't change very often. It's all good as long as they're listening to those 5.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's fire, yo.
I feel like being out in LA or near LA is just such a huge thing because
Yeah,
of like
that for
the
sure.
abundance of people who are trying to do the same thing as you. You know, like there's so many good producers, so many good engineers. Like I can name like probably like 10 or 15 off the top of my head that like I know that do it.
Yeah, give us a couple real quick if you don't mind, bro. Like, maybe
I
three or
really
four.
like Melo's
Count 'em
thing.
down.
I like his style. I think he's a cool guy. We're gonna count him. There's this
I
guy.
should put you on the spot.
I see him around. He works with like pop singers. He does like punk stuff too. Sound by Soul. He's a pretty talented guy. He also does engineering. So it's just like there's just so many people out here where it's like they're not even known, and it's just like they're just waiting for their turn. You know?
Yeah. I think everybody is.
Yeah, because in Virginia there was nobody.
Oh, word.
How was that out
Nobody.
there?
It's nice to look at, I guess. There's a lot of racists. A lot of racists. I wouldn't
Nice to
recommend it.
look at.
I wouldn't recommend it. I would say though, like if you are partake in any substances, they're easy to get.
I didn't know where that was going. I had to wait for the
Real easy to get out there. It's a bunch of rednecks with nothing to do but get fucked up.
That's
It was
the
like,
state
come
of
in
our
the trailer.
nation's capital, baby.
Was that like
That's
an
right.
immediate appreciation for California and like?
I mean, I always loved it out here. We moved out there because there was like family issues and stuff.
Mhm.
I just wanted to come back the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, why did I leave?
Yeah. Well, I was 14. I didn't really have a choice. Yeah.
I feel you. You touched on earlier, bro, about performing being like you're in your bag. You like performing over doing like let's just say recording or
Probably, yeah.
because the first time I generally saw you was with you in Caves. I think one of the first spots I don't know if you were there, bro, but it was like out like really far. I saw Dilo, Medusa, and Pretty Papes out in like Corona-ish area. Like further, like San Bernardino.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure it was
so.
all right.
Yeah, I don't think we've gone that far out.
It was
I
like
know-
a
I know
backyard
we've
party.
been
It was
on-
like a backyard
We
party.
did that show with Oni.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say I know we did. We did
I'm
a
pretty
show.
sure I
with
saw you
them.
guys there. I think that because that was like one of the first times I ever saw you
But
guys.
I think that was like Long Beach.
Nah, it was far, bro.
We did a pretty far show.
He said, nah.
Oh no, in fucking Pomona.
Pomona.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Pomona.
yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
San
And to me, off
Bernardino.
top, bro, just that being a backyard, like although it was a backyard, it was high energy. I was like, oh shit, like wait, these guys are from like the areas like around the way, like what the fuck? It was like different. You feel me? So like, cause even around that time, like I was still listening to like Suicide Boys or stuff with like higher energies, like stuff like that. So I asked about performing, cause how is it translating that energy, like even to a performance when you're doing songs and stuff like that? Is it easy, like to even always get in that mood? Cause like, are you always in that
really-
mood to be like say you're fresh sad and nah, I gotta go do this song that's like really high energy.
I can
or
always
something, you know?
get myself like going when I'm up there, but like it is a bit difficult when the crowd's not really interacting. That's why I haven't done like fucking bar shows and stuff because people aren't there to listen to the random acts. They're there to get drunk.
True.
I don't blame them.
Yeah,
So you
but,
kind of
like-
switch venues where you want to like perform your stuff.
Yeah.
That's like another thing.
Yeah,
Like
you
noticing where your stuff
You gotta
hits.
be somewhere where people are there to actually hear the music, be there
True.
for the music, for them to care about the
Yeah,
music.
exactly.
But if I can get the crowd going, the rest is all easy.
Yeah.
Feed off each other's energy.
I feel you. That's clean, bro.
So I saw you done podcasting before, like your own, like you had like your own podcast.
Yeah, me and my mom had a little stoner podcast.
That's
We're
fire.
doing low key. We've been talking about putting it
That's
back
pretty
together, but we're trying to like rebrand it.
With your mom, dog?
Yeah.
You're like smoking, huh?
Yeah.
You're like smoking
Yeah.
with your mom.
Smoking,
Yeah.
getting high. Caves has been on it a couple
That's
times.
fire.
We're really trying to figure out what we want to do with it, but like she's got a job doing phlebotomy and teaching and stuff right now, so she also can't be doing too much like federally illegal things on the internet. So
Right.
we kind of have
It's like
to,
out there.
Yeah,
Like,
we have
you
to
just
kinda-
search her
So
up,
there's
like,
a
change the-
reason for a
She's over there
rebrand.
teaching
Yeah.
third
we have to
grade.
change the brand a little bit, but
And
you
smoking
know,
an eighth on the
it's
podcast.
cool. We've
at
got
night.
we've got a lot of random shit
That's
on there.
horrible.
I think one of the last episodes we like asked
"Oh,
each
fuck
other
these
questions about the decades that we grew up in, and for every like one we'd get right or wrong, we'd take a dab. Thinking like 15 minutes, I took 7 fucking dabs.
What the fuck?
Dude.
My mom took like 3, and I'm just sitting there like,
You just failed the trivia. Yo, just like,
That's
It
so
was a
fucked
whole
up.
hour episode.
I was like,
45
it was
minutes.
was
bad.
setup.
It was bad.
That was it sounded like automatic setup.
Yeah, it was bad. She didn't know. She didn't know any of the answers.
He's like, why are we doing this again?
It was great. You know,
We need to.
I'm
do
always
that.
down to get high.
I know. Yeah, you pulled up like 3 blunts today. Shit.
Yeah.
That's fire though.
I would have had more, but I ran out of things to roll.
You touched on yourself a lot, bro. But you even mentioned that you were part of a group. You did also have a label. You juggle a lot of stuff being an artist,
Yeah.
bro. It's not only just focusing on yourself. I want you to please give light to all the other stuff you done, you know?
All right. Well, outside of Kid Vista solo, there's Vista Caves. Me and Caves back there off camera.
Shouts to
As a
Caves.
duo. I also run Out of Luck Records, who on the roster would be Vista Caves, Kid Vista, Arthur Caves, Nix, Mikey's Gnarly, and G Daniel, all under my management. I just joined the label Hard Drive. And, that's like the major things going on right now. Yeah.
Seems like a lot, bro. Like,
Yes.
Seems like some big steps.
Just
Yeah.
a handful,
how was it to even give energy to something else when you're focused on trying to get big yourself? Like, it's
really all about working with a team because, like, a lot of what I feel was my shortcoming originally when I wasn't so sure of my music was trying to do everything myself. Doing, like, one-man operation doesn't work as well. You work as a collective, as a team, everyone working towards the same goals, like, it's a lot easier to accomplish those goals. Plus, like, with G Daniel, he's the newest artist on the team. I'm at a point where I can turn around and help people start building themselves up. And if I see the potential, I want to help them out how I can.
hell yeah. Salute to you, man.
Thank you.
Involved,
fire,
bro.
man.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. Involved. Like, you care for other people's success just as much as yours.
Only
That's
if I
fire,
like
man.
'em.
I feel that,
bro, you
bro.
gotta
Real
keep
shit.
real.
I feel
That's
that.
honest, bro. That's honest.
Can't invest in everyone.
Real shit.
Exactly. You can't. Do people good to people.
Facts.
People that deserve it.
Crow, I wanted to ask about your introduction to music and even beat making. Why you wanted to even be a producer?
Well, I got my start in college. I was going to school originally for political science.
Oh,
Believe it
wow.
or not, I wanted to be a politician,
Oh,
save
shit.
the world.
Yeah.
For
Respect.
Now you're
Yeah,
really
right.
saving the world.
the selfish pursuit of
beat it
art,
inside.
baby. Yeah,
Instead of knowledge, we'll do the emotion side. You know.
yeah. I'll take care of.
Yeah.
Make sure just people feel good. From
Yeah,
my
make
music,
sure they
you
feel
know,
good.
That's the most I can
Make you
do.
feel happy.
Yeah.
But it started off. You have to, for general ed, you gotta take like a art class.
Yeah.
So I just took like an intro to music fundamentals. I met this guy who had a cracked version of Ableton. The version that I'm still using today, actually.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, for real. Yeah, every stuff is so expensive, man. And so he kind of took me under his wing. He had like a studio. He was splitting it with some other people, and so he took me under his wing. I was like going to a studio a lot, just making beats, like staying up until 2-3 in the morning with this dude, and he was just like showing me what was up. Like I already had a little bit of music knowledge because
Right.
I was in band in like middle school. So
All right.
like I knew how to like read music a little bit, and I had an ear for it a little bit. So I just got addicted to it. Eventually I was like ditching my classes, just like working on music in the library, and I was like, dang. At this point I just need to start like studying music, like I'm kind of just like wasting my time and my money,
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, might as well just start doing this full time. And so that's where I am now. I'm getting my certificate at school right now for Pro Tools. I'm like going for like, they have like the digital production thing.
Okay.
And so I'm just getting a certificate for that. It's cool, man.
Nah, it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
cool.
it's hard,
It's gonna be mayor one day.
Mayor Crow.
Man, nah.
Or would it be Mayor
Those days
Cooks?
are gone, man. Those days are gone. If you like catch me after a couple drinks, I'll go on a rant or two.
Yeah.
Like I'll start going, but like
Let's talk this music theory. You know?
Yeah.
Let's talk these beats. You know?
I'll talk beats and
Let's
music
talk
theory.
beats.
I'll mix that in there though. I'll
Yeah,
mix in
yeah.
politics sometimes. The political background
You
starts
know
to
what the
come out.
Democrats need? Some thick 808s.
some random shit.
Start equating it to music.
Yeah,
It's like some long-winded
That's what's wrong
rant,
with
and it
the
just
world.
comes full circle.
It's like if everyone listened a little bit more of this.
You just understood the circle of fists, these gas prices would not be so high.
Fuck, dude.
So yeah, that was my start.
I feel you. You guys want to ask me anything?
pretty faded still.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm fucking big.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good.
It's a great episode though so far.
Yeah, man.
Has been.
Were you
Man.
saying you want to get high?
Honestly, I did want to, but
You
I
got
got
a
here
blunt
late.
wrap?
I do.
Then I mean,
Yeah, no,
don't
we can
gotta-
roll.
you don't gotta ask
Oh,
me,
Yeah, no, we
dog.
can roll. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
we're starting, and he's like,
Are we still
Yeah.
taping?
hold on.
Yeah, we can roll. Don't get me wrong.
And he's always
And he's
down.
like, you better make sure you just roll.
Case has a rap
Hey,
too.
everyone just started saying, "Hey, I got to rap. I got to rap. I got to rap."
Yeah.
Everyone just started to get all fucking. bored
I was like,
together.
damn, it's outside in the car.
Who are some of your favorites, Doc?
Like, just rapper wise or just
Nah, influencers right now.
Just
Favorites that
in
make you want
general?
to do this shit. Anything, bro.
shit? That's a big question, man. I'll start off with Prince.
Damn. Okay.
Little known fact: the kid in Kid Vista is because his character in Purple Rain goes by the kid.
Okay.
So Prince, number one. Number two, myself.
That's
right. Off top.
Yeah.
Three, probably Kanye.
Mm.
It's hard, like even amongst all the craziness, to deny the
Sick
genius
ass
that
one.
is Kanye.
He said crazy.
What am I? What am I at? 4.
3.
Yeah, number 4.
T-Pain.
Mm.
T-Pain is the
Dang.
greatest.
That's crazy.
T-Pain
Yeah,
is
I
the
have
greatest.
never heard anybody say that.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean, I've
He's
heard-
the greatest.
But like, as
I was just
like,
thinking you were gonna
five.
have a list of
Flowers
all
and shit,
rappers,
Nah, man. I get
and
anywhere
not
from-
one has been named yet. And that's like
Oh,
I would
so
have never known.
I gotta name a rapper then.
Well, no. I'm just
No,
saying I
no,
would have
no,
never
no.
known. To me, that's like even cooler. That's like
Let's see.
That it is
off top.
T-Pain.
Yeah, off top, it's like that.
5. You know, that's always the hardest one because, like, I feel like you're leaving.
That's when you
somebody
really
out,
start feeling like
know?
you're leaving someone out.
Mm.
Everybody's
Probably
like, I was
Lil
left out the
Wayne.
first 4.
Probably Lil Wayne.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
Well, when-
Respectable.
Yeah.
Is it the same with producers? Do you have like a top 5 producers?
You got to.
Bro's like, I don't
yeah.
fuck with nobody but me.
I am kind of choosy with who like the producers I say like I really really like. Like I really like.
Why is that though? Real quick.
Why?
Yeah. Like, why you choosy? Like, is it like something you don't like about like certain producers?
I don't know. Like it's just kind of weird because it's like producers are so varied. You know, like I don't like half the stuff that I make. You know what I mean? So it's like I know if I find a producer that I like, I'm probably not gonna like a lot of the stuff that he makes because it's probably gonna be really varied. You know,
right.
it's not like with artists. Like I find like artists like they have a much more focused brand than producers oftentimes do. Like if you check out a producer's discography, it might be all over the place.
Right.
Like it might be like 4 different genres of music where like, you know, you listen to a pop singer, you know what you're gonna get. It's pop every time. So I kind of like that.
I feel you.
So
So you like knowing a brand of what you're gonna necessarily get into before. Is that
yeah.
legit.
Yeah, I think that's really cool when someone has like a really distinct sound too. Like there's this one producer called Snail's House, and they do like EDM future based stuff.
Okay.
And it's some of the coolest. They're actually doing
alien
like
shit.
video game stuff now. They're
Okay.
like making the music for video games. It's really
yeah.
cool.
Oh, shit, okay.
But their style is like so distinct, and like I think that's like really important for a producer is like having that distinct style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when you listen to a song, you're like, oh damn, that's like it's a premiere beat. It's a you just naming like the producer of the beat, like you just know.
DJ Mustard,
Yeah,
Pharrell.
Pharrell,
yeah.
Kenny
Timbaland.
Beats.
Yeah, true.
Kenny Beats.
He has his sound
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. Yeah, legit. Are you gonna be performing some of the tracks from your new album for us? Cause this after this.
Today, yeah, we'll be doing Make It Work, which was the second single, and then some another song, which I've only done at one show so far. Yeah, and that's not out yet.
How has it been performing like post COVID? Is it easy to get shows for you? You been having a lot of shows? You have a tour coming up as well, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess the early start of it. I got the second show Saturday.
Okay, where?
It's in Vista,
All right.
hometown.
Legit.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a little interesting. I guess at the time that this comes out, it'll
Is
already
that
have
like
happened.
closer to San Diego?
It's like right next to Oceanside.
Right next to Oceanside, alright, for sure.
But it's a kid friendly like festival, so I can't go up there and cuss, which like it's a little difficult for me.
Yeah, that's half my song.
I feel like that'd be the hard part. Like,
I had to like last night when we were in here with Andy, I went through and was cleaning up performance tracks because it's one thing to just not say the cuss word, but the performance track, the dubs, I was still saying the fucking cuss words. So I'm like, all right, now I gotta cut that out. But now when I'm like trying to rap along, then I hear the omitted word and I'm like, oh fuck. So like it's gonna throw me off a bit, but you know, I've done harder.
I feel you.
Yeah.
and then you're also performing at the end of the month, right? Like on the 25th? Or?
This month, so I got Vista on the 11th, Anaheim on the 18th.
Where in Anaheim?
In the Soul, they're doing their 1 year anniversary.
I never even heard of this spot. Where's that at?
I'll send you the flyer.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, the 23rd in LA, the 25th in Fullerton.
Yeah, with the True 100.
Yeah, with the True 100 summer kickoff. That'll be the second to last show. So the last show of the tour is July 8th in Santa Ana.
Nice.
Yeah,
FTG?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Got 3 singles, a tour. Yo, salute to you, man.
Yeah,
like
It's working for real.
yeah, the embodiment that, or like the embodiment of like really continuous work all through the summer as well.
Hey man, I got stuff set up for the winter too. Just can't say too much about it yet. You know?
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, real quick. So with that, bro, like you're like that far calculated, like
I'm calculated through most like halfway through next year.
mm-hmm.
But you know, most of the things aren't like concrete. Try not to be like this is the exact deadline. You can't really put a deadline on when shit falls together, especially when you're making something creative.
Mm-hmm.
Can't force creativity. But that's how you come out with trash projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of letting things happen, but I've got like rough guidelines for where everything sits. I'm trying to get people on the label all situated. G Daniel's probably going to be coming with his first EP soon. Me and Mikey got something set up coming.
Some masterpiece shit, bro. Everybody's dropping to say, together. That's hard though. It's
just
like
trying to keep
we're
it
all
moving.
dropping. Yeah, we're all dropping. After dropping your first 3 singles, like the wait time before even like dropping the album, is it because you want to generate a certain amount of views for those things? Is it because you're trying to feel it out, or
yeah, it's a bit of playing the number game because once the album drops, it already says we've got however many streams that we've built from the singles, which helps with the algorithms. But a lot of it is just not having the album fully done.
Okay.
You know, a lot of the singles we mixed and then we're like, all right, this needs to go out, and we mixed it because we wanted something to drop. So at this point, we're just cleaning up what's left. We've got 3 singles out, but no video, so we'll probably put a video out to like hold people over.
Legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a rough drop date?
We're aiming for the middle of July, but
legit. Oh yeah. Excited
thinking
for you,
no
man.
later than August though.
Yeah.
Legit.
No later than August.
Legit.
It kind of sucked to finish the tour in July and then drop it in like October. We're like, let's do a second tour.
And
I try to push this whole thing
Right?
the first tour wasn't it. This is the real tour.
That was practice.
That was just a test run, right?
The preliminary.
That wasn't even
tour.
me. Hey, MF doomed you.
Yeah, you don't show up to any of your shows.
Somebody else. I sent my brother.
Yeah,
Would they notice?
You know, I don't know how many people
about to
honestly
think, like-
would know.
That's not even Vista. I'm like at the show in Anaheim. Like, what the hell's going on?
Didn't that guy have long hair?
Isn't it Andy?
I've seen him on a podcast
I
before.
see you on the stage.
Oh shit!
Hey, Andy starts just brings out the bass and shit.
It makes sense, he's the
playing
guy
a
that knows all the
bass
songs.
line
you know
to
what
my
I mean?
song.
It makes sense. Like,
Yeah, if anybody had to take over for me, it'd have to
it
be
had to
Andy
be
or
Andy.
Caves.
That's not me. Can you curl this?
They're the
I
only
feel
ones
like
who could.
Caves probably has the
Can you
best
open this,
experience Yeah. We still got to do a set where we just rap each other's parts.
For sure.
You're Vista and I'm Caves for that show. And nobody will know what's happening. We'll switch with the DJ, make them rap for us. Be great.
See a whole switch around.
Oh, some
That's a
people-
whole show
this is
idea.
better. Oh wow.
Like maybe I'll just switch to DJing. Way easier.
I'm gonna see you in Crow's Fit, like behind these tables, like yo, it's just
You a chef hat?
We all switch. We all change clothes
that's what I'm
too.
saying. Just like oh, what the hell? It's just-
Mid
that's a
set.
whole show idea. Look.
That would be
All wearing like
That's what I'm
everyone
saying.
else's outfits.
that would be high production value.
It was.
Yeah, I don't think we're at that level just yet. There's no
Yeah.
saying we can't try.
No, for real.
What is the craziest show set you've ever seen? Mine was probably Flogna. I seen ASAP. He had like a whole video game set. It was like, yeah, shit looked ridiculous. Like one of them old, like kind of like Andy's thing, the one in the
Oh, the arcade game.
yeah, the arcade game, bro.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
like a
sick.
big ass one. I was like, what the hell? He's like performing on top of it. I was just like, and then I realized, yeah, from that point, I've always wanted to have a big ass production on like set for my thing, you know. Even like watching like Ken or just like like the Super Bowl performances and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
50 upside down, like what the hell? Like
that was crazy.
Bro, that shit
Shit like
was
that, you know,
that was
like,
crazy.
ridiculous.
shit like that. I'm like, bro,
Didn't
like,
Drake like float a Ferrari
yeah,
over
like
people?
you feel me? Like I'm like, yo, what
Like,
is
over
going
the
on,
crowd?
bro? He's in a car, like, yeah, that's some heavy string. Like,
This one is in
That's like-
You're like, hey, there's like four.
yeah,
That is,
bro.
that is a
motherfuckers
really
on that
big
shit.
liability
Like,
policy.
real shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
50 really trying to wear that chain upside down. Like like a dummy, dog.
Now I got one thing. He pulled his ass up there, so that's fine. Shit.
Yeah, he got down by himself. No help.
You know how hard it is to rap upside down too?
Trying to rap in the club upside down, dog.
Yeah. Props to 50.
Yeah,
Chain in your face, trying to hold it.
Shout out.
And you're
That's
trying to breathe
all
all
you
at the
got.
same time.
Trying to breathe. Damn. That's hard.
Yeah, props to 50.
Yeah, prostitute.
All that blood rush in your head, trying to remember the lyrics.
Shit.
Sounded
It'd
like
be,
his
it'd be-
wire-
it'd be
his
difficult
mouth got
with your
wired
eyes
again.
sometimes. Big, like, fuck, man.
I feel like the higher I get, the better
Oh, for real, for you.
I remember. Because I just don't think about it as much,
Mm.
you know?
Mm.
Like deep down, I know the words somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It just comes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like just like second nature when we're
Yeah.
doing things. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely with like songs that I've actually sat with, though. I can't just like make a song and
Mhm.
know it, you know?
No, I
That'd
feel
be
you.
cool, though.
Legit.
Fire a lot easier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you be down to get into your performances, my guy? For-
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, let's
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah, let's get it, dog. If you're with
They're
it.
ready.
Cool.
Yeah, we ready, G.
I just go over there.
Yeah,
let's
just
some
get
booze,
active.
Some Kid Vista
Legit.
Juice podcast.
Juice.
What the hell? This is your beat, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for both?
Yeah.
you
I
can
think
do,
these
right?
are all off the project.
All legit. Legit.
Man, I'm excited. Can you hear us, Andy?
He shouldn't be able to hear you. He can hear you.
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do light a match first.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Chill. Fire marshal tryna shut the whole place down. Couple motherfuckers face down, lay out. Couple got the choppers and somebody by the pop. Never tell a word to a judge or a cop. I've been too high for light, too long. See, I walk in with my. Tell the DJ put some fucking Nelly on the Drake. Cut the energy, I'm bringing back the light of the whole place. It's that fuck you off rip that I don't talk shit. I walk down all clip. I'm really trying to be a better me. Lately they just wanna see me scream. Something about erratic energy. Now I'm about to let it bleed. About to let it be. There's a crowd in this bitch and they waiting off of me. I just cannot let them wait. Fucking let a rapper hate. If they really with that action, why they wanna hesitate? Burn that bitch and light a motherfucking match. Me and Crow Cooks cooked a brand new batch. Burn the bitch and light a motherfucking match. Me and Crow Cooks cooked a brand new batch. Burn the bitch and light a motherfucking match. Me and Crow Cooks cooked a brand new batch. Burn that bitch and light a motherfucking match. Burn that bitch and light a motherfucking match. Yeah.
Oh, that beat was crazy.
Energy, bro. You doing that in front of the
Hang on.
That
kids?
beat was nice.
No, unfortunately, that one's not going.
That's energy, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's fire. Let's get it.
Kids be having a mosh
Appreciate
pit.
you, bro. You don't understand. I
Probably
appreciate
throwing
you.
juices.
Thank you guys.
Throwing juices. Throwing their fucking milk packs and shit.
Get it. Me and Crow cooks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, he's cooking. Let's get it, man.
Hey. Yeah. Jump. Thinking back on how it used to be. Back when nobody was used to me. Used to take the whip from Leesburg to Roanoke. All the way to Tappahannock, Shroom, Trish, we rode a boat. Once about a bay and I'm sitting about a dock light. Posted in the whip and I'm waiting up at the stoplight. Through the trials and the tribulations, been about the game, said I've been about the dedication, man. Nobody can stop the kid, driving something different, make them all just wanna cop the whip. Stop and sit and stare a bit, the glare and hit right in their eyes. Nothing left to be disguised, the God left in my mortal life. And I'm on the grind until a motherfucker find a way to put me down. Mobbing through my fucking town, looking for who got the crown. When I find a miss on buckshots and headshots, the best spot reserved for who gon' make the West Rock Vista. Hey, yeah, I'm
I'm gonna win.
Cause I'm a 11 out of 10.
Take it till you make it.
Yeah.
I won't take a no.
No.
Been to hell and back.
No.
Yeah, you don't even know.
No.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Hey,
Cause I'm 11 out of 10.
yeah, we'll make it. Make it work.
Yeah, we'll make
Shout out Aaron Murphy.
it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make
Chill. Make it work.
Yeah, we'll make
Yeah. Hey. Chill. Made it out, I made my own way. Progression is the key, I just hit another growth phase. Crow sent me the hit, now we rounding out the home base. Big boss, OLR, something like Rose. I'ma do it just to do again. Do it with my heart, but sometimes I'm gonna lose a friend. Long as every L I take it as a lesson learned. Grind until they burn me up and ashes sit to rest and earn the vision never die. Gotta pass the keys to the kid, cause this is who I had when I ain't had reasons to live. So if it held me down, what the fuck I'm holding back for? They ain't let me in, fuck it, kick it down the back door. A million ways to get it and double that to lose it all. The hardest part about the climb is getting ready for the fall. Man, you don't even know it all. Ay, ay, we gon' ride until we see the sun, baby, it's alright. What's done's already done, say we gon' ride, until we see the sun, baby, it's alright. Baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright. What's done's already done. Chill.
That fucking switch up, yo.
That shit was crazy.
Switch up.
That's Crow.
Wow.
Vista, you talk heavy, bro. You're pen heavy.
You guys are a great combo.
Thank you,
Or
guys.
Something like Rose. That's facts. I'm
Very
glad you mentioned
excited
that
for this
'cause
album.
You are like Ross, man, with your whole MMG. Everybody successful around you, man. I swear that's a great correlation. I heard
Appreciate
bar.
that, man.
That is facts. That's like a good,
Damn.
definitely, man.
Hell yeah. Thank
What
you.
a great
Nah,
episode.
thank you, man. Yo, that transition, I don't know. That shit was crazy. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Cause like even listen to the new Kendrick album, it has a lot of that, you know? It like giving us 3 different vibes on one song. Cause the way that last song started, Crow, it was like mellow, and then he comes in, and then like Aaron on the it's just heavy all around.
Thank you, man.
I'm glad you finished it with something that was all heartfelt as well, man. It's just shit that I have when
Yes.
I ain't have reason to live, like just like lyrics like that, you know?
That's the shit.
I'm listening. That's fire,
Yeah.
man.
It honestly just made sense.
Yeah.
Like the lyrics match the beats.
Yeah, it is.
Like perfectly.
It correlates to everything you're talking
You guys are
about.
working together. You know?
And
that
then think about
is
it,
the
bro.
intermission song. So
Oh,
that's why
word.
it's also got that
Makes
little
sense. I get it.
little beat switch because
Word.
it's switching
That
between,
shit.
you know.
That drop was heavy.
But I guess the beats kind of flipped because like it definitely
drops.
sounds more feast in the front. But
A
you know,
little bit.
whatever. Semantics.
That first drop, I was like, damn. And then that second drop, I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
like just but like even like I don't know your cadence on the ending. It just made me want to listen. That's like something that resonated as well.
That's all I'm trying to do, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
That's why I enjoy doing this show, because we get to become fans of so many more people.
Facts, man. That's like the best part.
Yeah.
You're right, bro. You're right.
And we get to spread the word.
Definitely. Can we get you guys the socials before we tap out of this?
Kid Vista.
Bro,
You can find me, Crow Cooks, CRO Cooks. Find me on Instagram. If you need beats, let me know.
You heard him. Hit him up,
right.
people.
Appreciate y'all.
Remember to
Appreciate
like
you
and
guys.
subscribe.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys.
This
Thanks
was
for
a
the kind
great
words, too.
episode, man.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was a great time. So we got a show coming up. What, August 27th?
27th. FTG. As well.
FTG, Santa Ana.
Nice.
Doing a live pod.
Everybody's
Oh, fuck
invited.
yeah.
Yeah. Live pod.
That'd be
Live
sick.
podcast. We got artists performing as well. Got like 8 cats. It's gonna be pretty nice. We got a surprise for y'all, but we're just gonna surprise y'all.
Yeah, y'all gotta be there. It's a live fucking surprise.
Yeah, show up. What the fuck?
Real shit.
About
Hello.
to turn up.
I'll
What
be
else?
tapping in on your
What
show.
else do you have to do?
Real shit.
Exactly. Fuck that job.
It's a Saturday night, dude. You're not working.
It's a Saturday night.
You're not working.
Fuck those bills.
Bring your ass to Santa Ana and have a good time.
Sorry, you might get shot. You won't have to worry about it then. Nah, it's good.
Nah, we hope you don't.
That's not a way to treat the people, bro. That's not a way, man. This is like,
You can't even end the podcast anymore.
yeah, you
dog.
can.
That's the hell.
Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna end this shit on that.
Sour no.
I don't know if
Wildin' on the
that's how you get people out here.
We gotta edit that whole part out. So we're having a show, obviously.
Gotta take
We gotta
this
take
shit,
two,
yo.
bro. He said, "Oh, I don't get shot."
Shit.
We'll see y'all there, unshot.
Live and ready.
Hey, shout out Lens,
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson. Thank
This
you.
is Hoser. We out here. Episode 41.
41.
Y'all again.
my way, up my shit. Niggas be making it sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. On that shit, selling that bush. Look. Niggas gonna just shine now.